Was coming out of the Olive Convention Center. That's in KwaZulu-Natal. That's where the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal is expected to begin the nomination process for its new leadership. Delegates at this conference successfully adopted credentials in the early hours of this morning. All of the provincial leadership positions are being highly contested, with more than 5 different slates lobbying for votes. Among those contesting for the chairperson position is Businessman Sandile Zungu. The current chair, Sihle Zikalala, is also hoping to retain his position. Once again, these are live visuals. Get your sense of the latest unfolding inside that venue. Bring in Mbali, Thethani, part of our team watching this conference in Mbali. And as mentioned, those credentials are actually being adopted at around, 1 a.m. this morning. I guess it comes as no surprise that there's a bit of a delay in this nomination process as of now.
You're certainly right, and of course we saw those credentials being adopted in the early hours of this morning. And I must say that for a conference that was delayed by hours, one was quite surprised to see how quickly those credentials were adopted by these delegates attending the KZN conference. But of course, we do know that we were told by the ANC during the early hours of this morning that first thing on the program that we can expect today is indeed the nominations that are expected to take place. But just to give us a bit of more insight in terms of what we can expect today, we are indeed joined by the spokesperson of the ANC in KZN. His name is Nhlakanipho Ntombela. Nhlakanipho, thank you so much for having this interview with us. Your delegates adopted the credentials quite quickly, despite this conference kicking off very late yesterday.
It's not what we are expecting as a media. We adopted credentials without any hassles. Today we are starting the official program, which will begin with the organizational report and the financial reports. The elections agents will be coming in to do the nominations for the officials. By midday, latest 3-4 today, we'll be knowing the officials of the province.
Speaking to you a bit earlier on, you were saying that there's still other issues you need to get done. There are issues around the reports that will be delivered today. If you can just give us a bit of more insight. I know nominations will take place, but what else can we expect in terms of those reports that will be delivered?
The organizational report will be presented. The financial report will be presented in a closed session. Then after that, either between the two, depending what the steering committee finalizes, the elections agents might be coming in to do the nominations for the officials. Once we have done with that, the reports, want to do the commissions today, so that by the end of the day, we would have engaged on policy proposals and positions and determining the way forward for the organization in preparation, either for the policy conference and 2024 general elections.
One would say that coming into this conference, you are quite particular in KZN, saying that you want to get done with your commissions, and this has not been the trend for some of the ANC in other provinces. Of course, it seems as if that this province will be able to actually deal with those commissions and, of course, look into the policies that the ANC needs to get into.
We have learned from the experience of Gauteng and Eastern Cape. So that's why we want to make sure that as part of this build-up activity conference, we must engage. Part of the challenge in KZN, we have lost tremendous support. 2021 local elections, 2019 general elections. So it compelled us to engage with the membership to make that introspection. What went wrong? How do we correct that wrong as we prepare for 2024? How do we ensure that for the first time that we have got so many potential candidates, either declaring themselves being available to lead the organization, it says something about the character of the organization in the province. Something somewhere has gone wrong. It's that introspection we must make, because it's only us who can correct the ANC and no one else.
All right, thank you very much. That is indeed Nhlakanipho Ntombela. He is the spokesperson of the ANC in KZN. And I'm just going to step out of shot and just show you that delegates continue to stream in here And of course, as you heard there from Ntombela, that there is indeed a lot that they need to get done today. We are expecting this plenary to break off into a closed session. They are expected to see that organizational report being delivered. At the same time, there will be that financial report that will also be done. But quite something very significant is saying that we are expecting those nominations to take place. Immediately after nominations are done, we'll then begin to see that voting process getting underway. And by the end of business today, we are indeed expecting ANC KZN to officially announce its top 5 leadership. And as you heard there, a number of people vying for that position. Of course, we know Nomusa Tuwengube is one of those candidates hoping to become chairperson of the ANC KZN. Businessman Sandile Zungu also being one of them. Sihle Zikalala looking into retaining that position and being at the helm of this province, saying that they need to get a lot of things done here. You'd know that the support of the ANC continues to dwindle, so they would need to really work hard in those commissions to come up with concrete plans and policies that will ensure that they do not lose power come the 2024 elections.
That's one of the popular songs typically sung by the ANC. It's a long road ahead. So for now, Mbali Thethani left us there from Durban. Thanks very much indeed.